Oh my god, he spawned. 10 fabled right there. I have no clue what fur variation that is. 219 kills. I was not expecting a great one to pop up at all. I mean, our herd management is doing pretty well, but I was by no means expecting a 10 fabled to show up, and there he is. I'm obviously not going. I don't know what fur variant that is. I have no clue. It looks absolutely awesome. I mean, you could just see the size difference in the wolves. To me, that was one thing I felt like they always struggled with the great ones, is like the size comparison of like just a normal deer to what should be a great one. I mean, obviously, like stuff like antlers and everything was always perfectly fine, but I always felt like they struggled with like the size aspect of it. All right, I want to get him with the bow. Hopefully, we can get him to go aggressive. We can set time a little bit forward and hopefully try and track him down to his feed zone. But yeah, I want to get him with the recurve. I really don't even know what to say. I was not expecting him to spawn this early by any means. We got the recurve. So I really want to go try and pick up his track. I don't have Disturbed Veg unlocked. I went with the pack mule perk, I think, instead. Just because it makes it easier for grinding to have multiple weapons, and you could still have your tripods and tents and your loadout. I really want to know what fur type this guy is. My favorite was the Scarborn, which I saw Lady Legend got. I mean, they all look just amazing. I haven't had none that I'm like not impressed with. With the mule deer, all their furs were pretty good, but I was not too impressed with the corkscrew rack. I thought that was a really just stupid rack to put in when we could have had a lot more. I cannot find his track. I think it should say 75 to 90. I don't see how none of these are him. He should be right around here. This is where he was standing. I know he's not a solo because I have 3 wolves in the zone, so there's no reason he shouldn't be with this pack. Or 3 male wolves. I think I actually have 4 because I do have a level 4 and then 3 shooters. But this is kind of getting ridiculous. I cannot find his track. I had to reset the time. I could not find his track whatsoever. So I'm hoping that we can find his track and track him to his feed zone without spooking them. That is his track right there, 75 to 90 kilograms. I think that at max is like 180 pound wolf right there. So that is really just a huge wolf. I mean, the gray wolves normally get up to around like 150, 165, or according to the game at least. Alright, I reset the time and I found him. He's heading right this way. So hopefully we can just end this off quick and hopefully they will go aggressive. It looks like they're running right towards me. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure they're going to come right over this ridge here. But I'm not seeing... They're chasing those bison, so I really hope that they don't... Oh. Alright, so they are coming this way. There's a 7, and there he is. I still can't figure out what fur type that is. He's alert. Will they just go aggressive because they were stalking, or because I'm pretty sure that wolves are more aggressive in their feed zone than anything else. So hopefully Oh, alright. They just went from attentive to aggressive. I don't like that. It keeps flicking back and forth from aggressive to fleeing. So let's try and get this done quickly if we can. And here he is. Do not want to mess up the shot. And they are being very annoying. Trying to stay. Yep, and he's fleeing. I don't know how that didn't hit. I don't think that hit him, at least. I hope not, because that would be a horrible shot if that did, I guess. It looked fine, but the fact that he didn't even move, but it looks like we did not hit him. So I'm thinking we're going to have to reset time and try this again, just because I don't think I can track him down. Alright, I'm not going to include it just for trying to keep this video short, but we have, for probably about the past hour, been trying to get this wolf in his feed zone, and it's just not working. Every time I go up there, they're stalking, and they either run right past me, or they'll run right at me, and then they are fleeing, or half the time they are not in their zone. I have gone back to his zone over 13 times. As you can see, I'm down to $14,000. I think I started around like 50 something, like 50,000, and we are down to 14 just from time resets and all that. So I'm not very confident in getting him with the bow. Their zone placement is just absolutely horrible. Every time that I like get near their zone, they'll spawn in and they immediately go to stalking, because there is like 4 herds of bison and there's moose right up there. It's just absolutely horrible. So I think what we are going to do is get him with the muzzle loader, which was actually what we took our first ever diamond in this game with, was the muzzle loader. So kind of like a nostalgia thing, I guess, in a way. But the next wolf we are 100% getting with the bow. I don't know what it is, but this zone placement is just absolutely horrible for them. It is just not working out. And I really am just too low on cash to keep resetting time. So I don't know if I want to do iron slates or just normally. I think we're just going to do it normal. I mean, if we can get them to go aggressive while we're over here, that would be perfect. We could get them with the bow. But yeah, it's just really not working with these guys. They're not cooperating at all. He is a female in front of him right now, so we are not going to take that shot like that. Maybe when she puts her head down, if he doesn't also put his head down. But, yeah, no, it's just not working at, like, whatsoever. They are alert, so we might just have to take the shot here. I really don't like that. I want him to be, like, just attentive, or, yeah, like, if he can stay like that and turn around, that would be perfect. Maybe if we jump around, we can get him to turn for us. Oh, they're aggressive. That works even better. Okay, there we go. And, bro, are you kidding me? Like, why? They started to run around the lake, and they just stopped. Okay, we reset time. Here he is. I'm not even going to worry about getting him to, or trying to get him to go aggressive. We're just going to take the shot as soon as we have it, because I'm honestly getting sick of chasing this guy around. The placement of everything is just absolutely horrible for this great one. I don't think I've ever had such an annoying great one to actually kill. Every other great one we've had was pretty smooth. To be fair, we haven't got we didn't get the any of the new ones like the moose or the mule deer or red fox, tar, or I think we really only had the whitetail and red deer, but we had 2 of each. Grinding is just it's never been my thing. I used to have a huge wolf grind back forever ago before the great ones. So I'm a little bit more familiar with the wolves, and I just love their species, so it's a lot more enjoyable grind for me. But like stuff like the mule deer or the pheasant, I don't enjoy the pheasants at all. The red fox, I didn't mind that grind. As far as that like one area method, the peninsula. But I've never been a fan of the deer species. I hate herd managing them down, and then by the time I do manage them down, I lose interest in hunting them just because it's so repetitive of just constantly the same things on a boring species. Like the red deer or whitetail. Whitetail can be fun at certain points, but managing them is absolute hell. He's standing right there. I really think we're just going to take this shot once he goes back from being alert, because I really don't feel like chasing them around, and I don't feel like resetting time anymore. I think I'm down to like $10,000 or something like that. So if we can just get him to turn just a bit, that would work. Just stay there. And there we go. He's down. That's it. We're done. We've been chasing him for probably an hour and a half. I'm so happy he is down. I still have no clue what fur type that is. I'm very excited to find out. But regardless, he is absolutely gorgeous. Look at him down right there. And it is vital blood, so we don't have to worry about. I thought maybe I shot a little bit too high, but I think I was just overthinking it. And I don't even know what fur this is, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. Fabled Twin Soul is a 41.34. And he is 86.55 kilograms. That is a awesome trophy. We're definitely going to be grinding these guys for a bit longer, because I really, really want to get that Scarborn. I'm very happy with every single model they've had for the Great One Wolves so far. This guy is awesome. And the 2 different colored eyes. Here he is in the lodge. He looks gorgeous. I mean, those eyes are just so cool. One is like an orange and the other is like a crystal blue. But this guy is just awesome looking. I mean, all the stripes on his legs, the patchy like white and black throughout his entire coat. I mean, this is just a absolutely fucking awesome trophy. I'm beyond happy with this. As you see, we have like nothing else in our trophy lodge as of right now. We have like a few small things, but yeah, he is awesome.